welcome, and thank you for stopping by, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and that's right, today, maxed out Builder Hall 9 on the Prowl. If you're not familiar with how I got here, make sure that you go check out the Gem to Max episode about Builder Hall 9, and thank you to all of those that did get there. Now let's get down to the stream sniper. That's right, it's your boy DJ. Now, he's a friend of mine, let's make this clear, but at the time, I was pushing towards the top of the leaderboards here in the builder base, and I was live streaming. There were probably 1,000 or 1,200 people in the stream at that moment, and yes, DJ was hunting for me, and this is something that actually can be done in the builder base. If you know that somebody else is attacking, if you search at that same time, you could end up with them, and sure enough, he did. Now, I am not upset. I don't think this is a bad stream snipe. It was actually kind of funny because DJ came in and came after me. And I will tell you this, let's make this clear. This episode is not about fair fights, okay? Almost every single player that I faced on my way up the global leaderboards was not a maxed out Builder Hall 9. In fact, most were not. I think maybe I saw one, and of course we saw some players that were boosting troops, so they had Builder Hall 9 max troops, but they didn't have max defenses. And it all comes down to attack and defense simultaneously when you're battling for those builder base leads. So no, I do not claim to be a solid builder base attacker. I'm a great spammer. I tell you what, I can spam the dropships and minions with the best of them. Okay, maybe not, but whatever. 60% 2-star against your boy DJ, and it was good for the victory. 56, notice he's also running maxed out, and I thought this was crazy. He brought nothing but minions. Just 72 minions. Now, that's a huge number of minions to be bringing to an attack, but no tanks whatsoever. I had to see how this attack went down, and yes, it was extremely close, and had he been fully maxed out with all Builder Hall 9 defenses, I might not have won that one. So we'll take a look at this replay real quick. We'll fast forward through most of it. I just wanted to see how this happened. And you'll notice, so he starts out sniping those outer buildings, and then he works his way down and sends in a massive number of minions in these waves. And sure enough, just the left side of the base, focusing on getting to the builder hall, and he gets the job done. Now, if this base looks familiar, I'll admit I stole it from Itsu. Okay. He posted this link, and I will post the link as well so you guys can have it. It's a solid base. It's not necessarily the best base out there, but it's working okay right now against air. Now, no sooner than I face my friend, your boy DJ, than I end up running into Curtis D2, who is a former clanmate and is also a friend and also one of the very best builder base attackers in the game. And I fully expected to lose, but then again, we have to remember that again, I'm facing players who have not maxed out and they are at a slight disadvantage. Okay, fine. A major disadvantage because Builder Hall 8 defenses just don't do well against Builder Hall 9 level troops. Okay, so real quick, I'm just going to show you, I generally chose two different attack strategies going after bases, and it all depended upon where the air bombs were. If the air bombs were placed close to an edge, then I would go directly at them, like you see here. Two waves of the dropships, and then the minions coming in behind, trying to get the dropships to tank the air bombs, and ideally the roaster as well, and then also hoping to get some value out of the battle machine. This worked out most of the time, as long as the air bombs were focused on the dropships. Then the minions would survive en masse and we could get in, the builder hall would go down, and it was just a matter of trying to pick up as many extra percentage points as possible, also hoping that the battle machine survives past that one crusher that's going to have to face, and sometimes that came down to just timing it correctly. So this worked out pretty well, and as you can see, a big number against Curtis right here. As we're wrapping this attack up, the final minions are going down. Looks like we're going to get one more building, just the camp, 66% 2-star, but will it be enough against my buddy Curtis? As we wrap up the attack, we go see, and looks like he's done. And the verdict? It's victory by 2 buildings. By 2 buildings, but check out his attack. Very unusual. Now, of course, yes, the asterisk goes because he only had a level 25 battle machine. I had a level 30. Was that enough to make the difference for 2 buildings? Probably. But not only that, watch the unluckiest P.E.K.K.A. on Earth, or Itsu's smartest push trap on Earth. with what is a very unusual strategy. I was not expecting to see this hybrid of ground and air, but perhaps this is the future of the meta? I don't know. Personally, I tried to go for these more spammy style attacks that are easier on the Builder Hall side so I can focus most of my time and effort back on the home village attacks. Alright, so real quick, let's take a look at this replay from Curtis against Itsu's base again, and watch the P.E.K.K.A right here. As it moves in, this is going to be just an unlucky move, or again, maybe it's a great trap right there, pushed right onto the Slammer, and that P.E.K.K.A is not long for this world, and then as it goes down, it does take out 3 buildings. It takes out the Slammer, and it looked like maybe 2 sets of firecrackers, so it did get some pretty good air value. I have a feeling that Curtis would have liked it to stick around a little bit longer, and then he's coming in here with the baby dragons. Notice the placement here, as most of the baby dragons retain that tantrum ability by being far enough away from the next closest baby dragon. That is key to using baby dragons effectively, and then right here he gets down to that more precision portion of the raid, where he's being very careful to take out these individual air targeting defenses around the Builder Hall so that he can finally get that Builder Hall down before the end of this attack. So it looks like he's got confidence he's going to get the job done. He drops in a baby dragon on the right hand side, and then the minions come in one by one to try to pick off the air bombs, and of course you could see the roaster right there getting low in hit points as well. Now the air bombs are down, just got to get that roaster out of the way, and in comes the last group of minions that are going to take down the Builder Hall right here. It was nearly full health, and you'll notice that it looks like it only takes about 3 of these minions to get the job done. Builder Hall gone, 60% 2-star, and he's going to just try to get one more structure here at the bottom. But again, with just a level 25 battle machine, did that make the difference? I don't know. You guys tell me down in the comments. Either way, it was a great battle, and it was part of my push all the way as high as I could get. Okay, not all the way to the top. I didn't quite have the skill to get to the very top of the leaderboards, because remember, the higher I got, the higher and higher we started to see bases upgraded in Builder Hall 9. Check out these walls. Come on. I mean, now, I think that these are the best looking walls in the game right now. Level 9 Builder Hall walls, I think, are amazing looking. And yes, so this looks like, to me anyway, a fully maxed out Builder Hall 9. I didn't really take a closer look. I can tell that the crushers are. Everything else I'm just assuming is, because why would you not upgrade your defenses, yet upgrade all of your walls, which, by the way, I believe are $18 each in gems. Yes, $18 for one section of walls to go from 8 to 9. Not to mention the 4 new walls you get at Builder Hall 9 that are going to have to start at level 1. So it is an expensive venture. And of course, after all that, then I just come in with air and the walls don't even matter. The battle machine, he didn't have to deal with them either. He does get one more ability off, and that helps out a little bit. He gets in there, maybe one more structure, and now it's pick-off time. The last minions, I usually try to save at least 2 to 4 for the very end to try to see if I can't get a couple more buildings down. Here at the bottom, the elixir collectors, those archer towers, are going to prevent the minions from getting any further into this base, but at least we should be able to grab one more structure, as that elixir collector is going to go. What? Now this retargeting thing still drives me nuts. Okay, that what is that? Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to get this one for 70, and then the beta minion looks right, goes left. This fake move, I don't know how they do this or what they're even trying to do there, but it doesn't get the last one down. So 70% 2-star, and the fully maxed out virus. Can we cure the virus? Let's see. As he's still attacking, we move over and take a look on defense. And it's baby dragons and hog gliders. A very unusual combination. Not sure if this is some sort of experimental attack. Seems kind of unusual. Doesn't seem like they really make that much sense, because again, the hog glider is mostly a ground troop after it lands anyway. And the stun though. The stun is a very useful ability, but the problem is, can you get the hog glider to get to the correct structure? Can you time it? In this case, the baby dragon out on the elixir collector, the elixir storage rather, while the hog glider stunned the archer tower, but then gets wiped out on the ground. The baby dragon coming in after the Builder Hall, and the double bombs inside prevent the virus from infecting my base with a 2nd star, and we extend our impossibly long win streak. I mean, it was win after win after win after win after win after win after win. Going and going and going until we ran into this guy, Akuin Aka. And the highest percentage attack on my base, a fully maxed out defensive Builder Hall 9 to date, with the same army composition, just a slightly different deployment. Notice he came in over like 180 degrees of the base and then sent the battle machine in late. The battle machine comes in, takes down the Builder Hall, and yes, a massive 74% damage. Stopped my run, but the run ended at number 9 in the United States, up 999. You can see the peak trophies there, 5,673. And then globally, we made it all the way to the top 50. That felt good as well. We go down, and here we are at number 45. I feel like that's about as high as we're going to get, but who knows? Maybe we can finish the season in the top 100. As always, thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the episode. You're the true hashtag GalaFam. Now get out there, have a fantastic rest of your day. Be kind to people, animals, and the planet. And I hope to see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.